Guys, what's up? It's John, Gamester81. Thank you for tuning in. This video will be a review over a new Game Boy mod I picked up recently. I'm a big fan of the Game Boy. It's one of my favorite consoles of all time. There's over 1,000 games that were released for it. What I love about the Game Boy, it's region free, so I can play games in Japan and vice versa with no issues. There's a lot of great ports. Obviously a lot of NES ports came on the Game Boy, but there's so many great original games for the original Game Boy. Highly recommend it if you guys haven't checked out this system. It's awesome. One downside about the Game Boy, the original one, is it's not backlit. So in order to play it, you basically need a light a certain way to play it. This mod you'll see here, it's got blue buttons, a blue D-pad, blue frame around the screen. And it's got even a blue switch at the very top, which is sweet. Where opposed to the original Game Boy, it's got these kind of maroon, purplish buttons, a black D-pad. It's got a gray screen, all that good stuff around the screen. So lots of differences. I'm not sure how long the battery life lasts on this, to be honest with you. I can tell you it's not as good as this because obviously having it backlit, it will cause some problems as far as just eating batteries up a little faster. However, I haven't noticed anything dramatic, okay? It's just so you know, I've been timed how long it lasts, but I can tell you it's more than 6 hours, more than the Lynx and the Game Gear, for example. So that's a good thing. Now, Nintendo also released an official system back in Japan only called the Game Boy Light. This is my favorite Game Boy unit. It runs off of 2 AA batteries instead of 4. And it is backlit, which is nice. And you can actually switch over to non-backlit as an option as well. Battery life on this lasts a long time, which is great. So without further ado, I'm going to show you some comparisons between all 3 screens. I got this on, in case you guys are curious, there's a site called Etsy, etsy.com. There's a great site to pick up homebrew games, a lot of great video game artwork, a lot of great shops on there. And one guy sells modded Game Boy games. This is just one example of many that he sells. He does an orange mod, he does a clear mod. He must own like a mold for the Game Boy. It's pretty incredible, the work that he does on it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think about it. Also, I'm curious, what are your guys' favorite Game Boy games? Leave a comment. If you guys have any recommendations, leave a comment below. Thanks for liking this video. Thanks for subscribing. Let's take a closer look. The very top is the modded Game Boy. Bottom left is the original Game Boy, and bottom right is the Game Boy Light. So I'm just kind of showing you a comparison of playing the same game, which in this case I'm playing the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There were three Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games that were released for the original Game Boy. This is the first one. You can see that definitely the modded Game Boy is the brightest of the 3. It's hard to see in the video here, but it's also, you can kind of see the pixels a bit more on the modded one. Opposed to the bottom left, the original Game Boy, it's hard to see, and on the Game Boy Light, you can switch it off as it just stood there, and you can switch it back on, so that is an option. Unlike the modded one, you can't switch the backlit off or on. It's not an option. So you can kind of see overall difference. A very, very cool mod overall. Definitely a big fan of it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and of course, game on. First off, guys, thank you so much for watching. Also, please subscribe. That means a lot. And if you want to stay in contact, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also have a website, Gamester81.com, and I have t-shirts available to help support the show as well. And those are available at chopchopgoods.com.